Holy Spirit empowered me, how Hashem Yahushai, to the 12 tribes chart is the fact that nobody, and when I say nobody, I mean nobody that I've ever seen deny it, come against it, be opposed to it, criticize it. There has never been an antithesis of viability of any substantiatable facts that's been laid to the 12 tribes chart.
Bunch of slaves.
Do you know the story behind this chart?
Hey, bro, this is Exodus.
Do you know the story behind this chart?
You don't believe it.
Do you know the story behind this chart?
You don't believe it.
Since you don't want to refresh reincarnation,
I don't believe it.
Since you just did that, you see Panama on here?
Go ahead, bro.
Do you know Panama used to be part of Colombia?
Right?
Now, how is the Panamanians a different ethnic group than the Colombians?
So-called white man.
Did you know Panama used to be part of Colombia? Did you know that?
Exodus 21.
You didn't know that. Panama used to be part of Colombia, and yet you've got the Panamanians of a different ethnic group than the Colombians.
Right, so the Lord...
Let's find out the year this happened, since you don't want to talk about reincarnation.
Listen, the Edomites are still here, by the way, because the scripture says...
What year did Panama become a country?
Except in the end when there is an end to all.
That doesn't mean that white people are... Panama became independent in 1903.
That's good, man.
So Panama used to be part of Colombia. So explain to me how Panama is a different ethnic group than Colombia, even though they were a country until just...
They're all the tribes of Israel. That's
No,
why you need to know.
I'm asking you, how is Colombia a different ethnic group than Panama?
You ain't gonna get it.
Did
If
you
break it down?
Did you know this?
You're gonna refuse it.
Okay, break it down. Wait. He said if you break it down, so all ears, mouth is shut.
You're not worth it. You already showed your
Here
hand,
comes
bro.
the great Panamanian explanation, ladies and gentlemen. My mouth is shut.
There's the Panamanian explanation.
Okay,
I wasn't here. I think it's in Rome.
Did you guys know that Panama wasn't a country until 1903?
No, I didn't know that. I actually learned something today.
It used to be part of Colombia. So the question is, do you guys see Colombia as Asher?
Yeah, I do.
And you guys see that Panama is Zebulon?
Wow.
So how did that occur? If this chart would have been made in 1902, Panama would have been part of Asher.
You'd be missing a tribe.
You can't put Guatemala.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse
You don't have an answer for that, do you?
verse 16.
The Spanish and the natives.
Okay, you want to go back to the chart? All right, we'll do that. Let me smash you on that
This
again.
guy's making a fool.
Gad says North American Indians. Reuben says Seminole Indians.
There you go.
Guess what? In Gad, that would include the Creek and the Muskegee. Hey, wait, slow down. Guess who the ancestors to the Seminoles are? The Creek and the Muskegee.
all good.
How do you have the ancestors to the Seminoles in a different chart than them? How are the ancestors to the Seminoles in a different tribe? Is that true?
Well, Bibbins get up with that impressive voice and that stately manner and that white beard.
And he also used to wear a turban.
And he wore a white turban. And one time we were over there and they had the charts up. And they had the charts that said if you're Jamaican, you come from this tribe, and if you're from Barbados, it's that tribe, and boom, 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 boom. And read the book, said, hey, come on, Pop. What is, you know that ain't right. He said, of course, Danny, I know that's not right. He said, but that's the hook. That's how we get them into place, and we wire them up to what's true. Well, years later, after he passed away and his sons and all of them, they either died or moved away, the Tanakh school began to teach those things as truth. This is the truth, and well.
So as you guys can see, that chart was made up. Matter of fact, Yahuwah's one made even admit to that in the comment section. Though he's saying this guy is a liar, he said Yohanan was there in person and said Arya created the chart after he broke his legs and was stuck at home for a while.
Yahweh is one. I've seen that video you're talking about. The 12 tribes. Oh, right, that's it. They said that Arya did not come up with the 12 tribes, that it was Abba Bibbins that came up with the 12 tribes. I've been around for a while, and I am in the ISUPK. That's right. So I know what went on in the ISUPK. Right. And I heard it from the horse's mouth. I ain't hearing this second part. I'm hearing this directly. And ask anybody. I was there back then with the heads and all that. And I asked Arya about it. And I said, Arya, how did the 12 tribes come about? And they proceeded to go into the story. Okay, about Arya. First of all, Arya used to work construction as a young man. And like I brought out in that documentary, the brother Brooks was making. He fell down an elevator shaft, 3-story, broke both his legs, was in traction, got in a wheelchair for 3 years. So he spent a ton of that time at home, and he started to study the records and the history. Right. And he did this for years. And then he had the vision. Now I'm getting this from Mo and Aria out their own mouth. I ain't getting this second party. I ain't talking to somebody that talked to them. I ain't talking to somebody from some other group. I was standing there in front of them when they was laying it out.
That's right.
More than one was laying it out. And that's when Aria had the vision. Bivens was over the school. Aria was one of the ones coming up in the school. When he got the vision, of course he brought it to Bivens. Bivens knew the vision was right, and of course, being the head of the school, Bivens brought it out to everybody. And guess what? I have a question to ask you. Did General Yohana ever know Abba Bivens? The answer is no, he did not. Who's the only surviving One West member associated with school who knew Abba Bivens? Only one man. Guess who it is? Aria. Nathaniel never knew Abba Bivens. Tahar never knew Abba Bivens. Guess where they got all the information about Abba Bivens from? Aria. And Aria has not been shown to be a reliable relator of anything. He made up his own language, which he ripped off from Abba Bivens. Then he put forward Jermaine Grant as the Holy Spirit comforter. He's the one who's telling Yohana this information and whatever.